Well, a very special birthday is happening tomorrow, 165 years young. Joining me now is Annette. Welcome to Canterbury Life.
Thank you.
Our last week on air.
Oh,
Merry
lovely.
Christmas.
Wonderful subject for the last week.
It is, isn't it?
It is,
really?
yeah.
And you're so red and black.
Yes, always.
Go you.
I'm a very proud Cantab.
So tell us about what is happening tomorrow then, because a lot of us probably don't even know.
Not much, which is why I'm here today, because it's a bit of a forgotten date, unfortunately, so that's why I like to come along and share the story as much as I can, because it is a bit of a forgotten date. Which is a bit sad, yeah.
So what is so significant about the 16th of December?
It was at 10 a.m, the Charlotte Jane came round the heads, godly heads, and sailed into Littleton, and that was our very first Canterbury Association ship. And the Canterbury Association was who set up Christchurch, a bunch of very rich, up-class men in London who had a wee project. They wanted an Anglican settlement, and that happened to be Christchurch. So Charlotte Jane was the first of 28 ships. We only really acknowledged the first 4, but there were 28 of them right up to 1853. So 1850 to March 1853, 28 ships, but the Charlotte Jane, the very first, dropped anchor 10 a.m. at Littleton tomorrow at 10 a.m.
Oh, this was a civilised time, 10 a.m.
It was, not too bad.
So where did Christchurch and Canterbury come from then?
The Canterbury Association had their first meeting on the 27th of March in 1848 in London. And John Robert Godley was one of the leading men. He was the one who had a lot of contacts, and he pulled everyone together and they put their money in. And he basically suggested that he would like to name Christchurch after his school in Oxford as a bit of an honour to those who educated him. So Christchurch was 2 separate words, that it was a school, and Godley just wanted to honour his school. So he made that suggestion and it was adopted. The men liked it. And the president of the Canterbury Association was a gentleman called Dr. John Bird Sumner. Ah. And he was the Archbishop of Canterbury, and that's how the region got the name to honour the president. So,
what was Littleton Christchurch like back then?
Oh, it was not... Well, there was a gentleman called Edward Ward who arrived on Charlotte Jane, and he writes about going over the hill on horseback with Godley, and he talks about there being at least 2 shacks and 2 tents, and that was literally Christchurch. So Littleton really was the lively place of Canterbury in those days. There were 700 people already here by the time the Charlotte Jane dropped anchor. So you can imagine it wasn't just nothing was here, but so 700 people lived around Port Hills and around Banks Peninsula and in Littleton, so there was nothing here, but Littleton definitely was the busiest place. Immigration barracks were built, the jetty was built, there were 2 pubs.
Oh, we need 2 pubs.
Yeah, need 2 pubs and everything like that. So Christchurch wasn't much to look at, it was survey pegs. One poor gentleman walked over the bottle path and he hit Ridley Square, which is today Cathedral Square, and he asked somebody, "Where's Christchurch?" So it wasn't exactly what they thought, but a wonderful city now.
I'm going to state the obvious. There's probably viewers asking that question. Anniversary Day for Canterbury. Why isn't it on the 16th of December then?
It's really odd because from the second anniversary of the arrival of Charlotte Jane, we had the show. People were encouraged to bring their livestock, bring their fruit, veggies, anything you can sell. Grandma, pick it up, sell it, as long as you can move it. And so for the first 10 years, the show that we know in November was celebrated on the 16th, first site Hadley Park. And then within 10 years, the show had taken on its own personality and actually split from the anniversary date. And 1859, it moved out of the city, but in 1862 it came back, and that year bankers, children, all the normal Cantabs, because the city had expanded beyond just farming, all came to have a look, and the show's never looked back since.
It certainly hasn't.
It hasn't.
So can I just ask, links? Is there links between those first 4 ships and everyday life now?
Sure, yep. Fitzgerald came off Charlotte Jane. He founded the press. Charles Christopher Bowen, he was behind compulsory free education for children in New Zealand. Having a almost complete blank, but no, a lot of things around today. Suburbs, Ilam, Beckenham, Summerfield, these were all farms that were founded by the people of the first 4 ships.
So what should we do tomorrow then at 10 a.m?
I always ask my readers just to take that moment and just remember what happened at 10 a.m. Have a quiet moment and just remember. A lot of the first families read my things, so they always appreciate that.
I bet they
Some
do.
effort is being made to just remember what a wonderful thing happened on the 16th.
It seemed long ago, 165 years, does it?
No, we're
hey, thanks,
very young
Annette.
city. Yeah.
You are on a pocket rocket, a little red and black pocket rocket of information. Enjoy tomorrow, and I think we should all encourage everyone. 10 a.m. Well, we're on air, so I can't shut up, unfortunately, for a minute.
That's right.
It's quite hard. Okay, take care. Rightio. Tomorrow we have Mark from Stable Pharmacy here, and Ange and I are out again shopping for some outfits for New Year's. Have a fantastic Tuesday. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.